Good evening, everyone.
Good evening.
Today is Thursday, September 7th. This is a special meeting of the Waterbury Board of Education at the Waterbury Arts Magnet School. First item on our agenda this evening is a silent prayer. Doctor, do you have any remembrances this evening?
We did not for tonight.
Okay. Moment of silent prayer. Next is our Pledge of Allegiance. Commissioner O'Brien, would you lead us in the pledge?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Commissioner Brown? Here. Vice President Hernandez? Commissioner Ireland?
Here.
Commissioner Nardozzi? Here. Commissioner Navarro?
Here.
Commissioner O'Brien?
Here.
Commissioner Orso?
Here.
Commissioner Serrano-Adorno? Here. Commissioner Van Stone? President Sweeney?
Here. All our items for this evening are from the Committee on Finance. And Mr. Albini, can we just call you to the podium now? And we'll call each of the items, and if anybody has discussion. Okay? Thank you. Okay, Commissioner Orso, item 4.1.
Item 4.1. Ladies and gentlemen, the Committee on Finance moves that the Waterbury Board of Education approve an Amendment 1 to the construction contract with Connecticut Combustion Corporation, RFP 7541, for boiler system replacements at Maloney Interdistrict Magnet School and Washington Elementary School, subject to any non-substantive changes approved by the Corporation Council's office.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion? Mr. Albini, this is for asbestos removal. Are we doing any prior check before when we start these projects on the assumption that there may be?
Generally, good evening, President Sweeney, Secretary Serrano-Adorno, Board of Education Commissioners, Dr. Ruffin. Typically, we do. This was one of those situations that if we didn't send out the RFP quickly, because we knew it was there, we were afraid that the time frame would have gotten us into the school year and we would have been doing this ACM removal now. By doing it the way we did it, it was done in the summer before the students were there. So that's how we approached this one, was removal before school started. So it's been abated, it was encapsulated, and everything was removed out without any disruption to school.
Anyone else have any questions? Okay, seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. Commissioner Orso, item 4.2.
Item 4.2. Ladies and gentlemen, the Committee on Finance moves that the Waterbury Board of Education approve Amendment Number 2 to the construction contract with J.A. Rosa Construction, LLC, to provide 6 auditorium upgrades, subject to any non-substantive changes approved by the Corporation Council's office.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. Commissioner Orso, 4.3.
Item 4.3. The Committee on Finance moves that the Waterbury Board of Education approve Amendment 2 to the Professional Services Agreement, RFP 7194, with Fryer Architects Incorporated for architectural engineering design services for assessment and upgrades to Kennedy High School, Crosby High School, Wilby High School, Westside Middle School, Rotella Magnet School, and Waterbury Arts Magnet School, subject to any non-substantive changes approved by the Corporation Council's office.
Second.
Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion?
I have a question.
Commissioner Brown.
Nick, what's the difference between these two motions? The 6 auditorium upgrades, are they different than the 4.3? Or is it this?
So the amendment for J.A. Rosa, they're the contractor for the construction. Fryer is the architect. So we need Fryer to develop the designs when we
Okay,
have a
so they're the
change.
same auditorium?
Correct.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Anyone else? Commissioner Orso.
Question, I know we just approved the construction contract with Rosa. But how do we know what that amendment was if Fire is going to do the assessment?
So what's happening here is as we were into the project, this was much smaller in scope when this first was approved. Because we're expanding it with theater lighting, electrical, handicap access, ADA access with lifts or ramps, the architect has to design that for us so that we can get a price on what it would cost. So we have the architect with Fryer for $106,000, and then Rosa $566,000, which would be for all 6 auditoriums.
I still don't understand. I'm sorry, Nick, but how could you have a $506,000 amendment to Rosa before you know what Fryer is going to design?
They're not before, they're simultaneous. So as Fryer is coming up with the design changes or new designs, then it goes to J.A. Rosa for the construction,
All right.
either through him or through subcontractors.
Okay, so that 506 is not to exceed? number?
Not to exceed.
Okay.
In fact, that may be a bit much. We just didn't want to come back again.
Right.
And we evaluate every request, every change order that comes in front of us, we evaluate on an individual basis. Is it fair? Is it excessive? Can we do it cheaper? Can we do it a different way?
Okay, thank you very much. Thank you.
Anyone else? Commissioner Nardozzi.
Just recap where that funding is coming from.
This is ESSER money. This is ESSER 2 money.
Thank you.
Anyone else? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. Commissioner Orso, item 4.4.
Item 4.4. The Committee on Finance moves that the Waterbury Board of Education approve Amendment 2 to the construction contract with All-State Construction, RFP 7497, to provide HVAC upgrades, replacements at Gilmartin and Duggan Elementary Schools, subject to non-substantive changes approved by the Corporation Counsel's Office.
Second. Motion's been made and seconded. Any discussion?
I had a question.
Commissioner Brown?
Nick, in the beginning of the summer, I thought we approved all of the HVAC new installations and so forth. So is this an additional Gilmartin and Duggan were not in the original list?
No, a couple of things going on here. Originally, the Duggan and Gilmartin were in ESSER 2, which means they had to be completed by December 31st this year.
Oh, okay.
Because of the long lead time in equipment, it won't be completed until spring or summer. They will start work in October. We're getting our exhaust fans delivered in October. They will start construction, but it won't be completed until after December 31st. And then commissioning, we wouldn't want to do in the summer. We'll want to do the commissioning when the colder weather comes. So as long as this is done by December 2024, we'll be fine. So these were originally in ESSER 2 that have been moved to ARP ESSER 3. So just a different time frame because of the lead time for equipment.
But it's the same amount?
Same amount.
Okay, thank you.
Yep. It's just extension in time.
Anyone else? Seeing none, all in favor say aye. Aye. Opposed? Abstained? Motion carries. And that completes our special meeting agenda. I'm sorry.
Excuse me, I know I'm probably out of order here, but during the silent prayer, I was notified today that Dawn DeSantis, a lawyer and a corporation counsel for over 30 years, passed away.
Oh,
So I just found that out today.
oh, that's sad. Thank you.
You know, I just wanted to
Dawn
let everybody know.
DeSantis. Dawn DeSantis. Here. She was with Corporation Counsel.
Thank you.
Thank you, Rocco. Okay.
Make a motion, we adjourn?
Yes, I'll take that.
Second.
All in favor, say aye. Aye. Opposed, abstained, motion carries. Thank you, everyone. Appreciate you coming out tonight. Everybody stay cool.